السلام عليكم. أنا اسمي كارلوس. أنا مكسيكي. أنا مدرب رياضي. أنا مدرب كروسفيت. أنا فيتنس تيم ليدر. سعيد جدا بوجودي هنا. أنا أحب الرياض كثيرا. أنا أحب السعودية كثيرا. كله تمام الحمد لله. Saudi Arabia was not actually on the radar for me, but since I changed from being an investment banker into a fitness coach and trainer, I just received like a random message on Instagram like, hey man, you want to come and teach CrossFit here? And I was like, oh yeah, I mean, by all means, let's do it. So that's kind of like how I ended up here, right? And I'm loving it. Since I was a kid, since I have memory, my mother always pushed me into training and doing sports and everything, right? So I tried to follow the path, the conventional path, let's say, the beaten path. So I studied my business major and whatsoever. So as soon as I had the chance, I made the total shift and I was like, okay, sports are what I love. Coaching is what I really enjoy, and I want to put my grain of sand in the world, right? The most gratifying thing of my job is when people or my athletes come to me and tell me, hey coach, you know what, I could do this lift, I could do this skill, I joined a race, or just in general, you know, like I can play with my kids for 1 full hour without getting tired. I mean, those minor changes means a lot, you know, they mean a lot to me. So wow, I mean, that's a natural change for me. So yeah.
I'm Trini Olivas, I'm from Mexico, and I'm working here as office manager for a Saudi local company. Because my husband, he got a job here, so after 4 months, yes, I came here. I was working online with my previous company back in Mexico. Then I found a job here, so I stay here. I consider myself a person who can adapt so quickly to the change. I love the change, I love to be moving, so I always wanted to move to another country. I never imagined Saudi Arabia actually, but was a very, very nice surprise. So when I came here, it was like, oh my God, this is an amazing place. So it was so easy for me to adapt here.
Oh man, it changed in so many ways, you know, starting because I had company now, alhamdulillah. Before, you know, it was just work, home, work, home, work, home. So just having her here, it worked like a charm. Definitely, it is a blessing. It's one of the biggest gifts I've ever received in my life. I feel like crying while saying this, but I swear, like, it's something even I didn't even ask for. You know, it just happened, and I'm so grateful for that. And wow, man, having her full support just keeps me going as well. So yeah, it's amazing.
Actually, I think Riyadh is kind of similar to Mexico. We have a lot of things similar. So it's like every weekend I have something different to do, go to the desert for hiking, to know new places, for a coffee with friends. So for now, or until now, it has been so nice.
I have had the chance to travel around Saudi. I've been in Jeddah, I have been in Jambu', well, the desert around the city. I'm planning on going to Al-Ula, of course, APA, I would love to. So yeah, you get to travel a lot. In terms of pure entertainment, I have been to Boulevard World, Boulevard City, Middle East. I would say that it definitely makes you feel somewhere else. You know you're in the Middle East, but at the same time, you feel like you were not in the Middle East, you know? So, I mean, it's something you have to experience for yourself. I mean, it's something crazy cool.
I did all the process to bring the dog here. I was the person who was so stressed, like making the documents and everything. And I was so worried about the weather. You know, it's like, oh my God, it's going to be so hot for him. How it's going to be for the dog. Oh my God, he's crazy. He loves the sun. He loves to be in the sun, even if it's 50 degrees outside. So I was like, okay, maybe the dog is so happy here.
Yeah, all I can say is from the streets of Mexico City to the world, Polly, our Mexican dog, now famous apparently. Well, for me, making friends in Riyadh, I mean, it's super easy because my personality is a total extrovert, right? I have been making friends with Saudi people. I have been making friends with expats, other Mexicans, you know. As long as you get the chance and you decide to go out for gatherings, happenings, parties and whatever, I mean, you will for sure make a ton of friends, so no worries about that. I always tell my friends, my Saudi friends, that we're pretty much alike, you know, like we welcome foreigners, we're family oriented, we are close to our religion, we're close to our origins, you know, we're close to our friends, we love food. So, I mean, it's just like seeing a mirror of myself, you know. Since day one, I arrived here, people have been giving me like things, you know, in general, like paying for food, inviting me to their houses, giving me a ride, gifting me things. And I think this act of kindness, because they do it out of kindness, for sure will pay back, you know. So I would invite people in Mexico and maybe all around the world just to be like this giving, you know, because you will get maybe double or triple of what you're giving out. I get familiar with the Saudi food since day one as well, because in the hotel I was staying, they gave me as a breakfast ful and tamiz, kabsa and bukhari were my first dishes with my co-workers, and I've been experiencing like as many dishes as I can, you know, like magluba, I guess, and camel meat and fish and lamb and all types of rice. You know, it's just a culinary experience as well. I think the hardest part of being a fitness coach is not having enough time to coach as many people as you would like to. I mean, you just have to be smart about deciding when and who and how to coach, right? But I mean, as long as I can keep coaching as many people as I can reach, that is the best, you know. What keeps me going as a fitness coach, for sure it's my guys, you know, like seeing them every day, sharing the classes with them, learning about their life, watching them break their PRs, you know, and just coming to me really happy and telling me, hey coach, today I did a PR and I unlocked a skill and I'm just doing the best I've been ever. I mean, that motivation is more than enough, you know, it's fulfilling. Picnics in the desert. I mean, what is better than being in the middle of the sand dunes with this beautiful orange, red kind of color sand, just surrounded by nature and its marvelous creations. Just enjoying life, man. I mean, the simple is the best, you know? No need to overcomplicate things. I just love being outdoors, you know? Going to the mountains, going to the desert, experiencing anything that has to do with nature and gives you like this rush of adrenaline. You know, I need my fix of adrenaline, so anything related to adventure and a bit of danger and nature and you know, just being in the middle of everything, you know, let's say. That's what gets me. And video games a bit. Today's desert experience was amazing, you know, because first of all, I got to ride a camel, and apparently the camel was kind of angry, so he was like walking with a bit of rage. Then we went to the boogie, and when my wife was with me, I was playing it cool, but then when she just get off the boogie and just let me by myself, I was just road raging, you know, and like I said, I need my fix of adrenaline, so it was amazing.
You know, sometimes, like today, I told him, it's like, it's better if I drive because I think I drive better than you. And look what happened. Because, you know, I know how to drive in the mountains and things like that. So it's like, maybe the adrenaline is not only on him, it's also on me. So sometimes I don't know who is worse.
Well, I would not say better driver, I would say more cautious, maybe. With more self-sense of caring, you know, and not putting herself in danger. Whereas in my case, I think I'm missing that part in my brains. Yeah. We had a minor incident in the desert. I just got carried away by the adrenaline and the testosterone and just racing around the boogie. So we flipped on a sand dune. Thankfully, no one got hurt, right?
He told me, and I thought he was joking. I was like, no way. He told me, no, really, there was an accident. I was like, I told you to be careful. But
Yes.
At the beginning, I didn't think I can find like the ingredients, you know, the avocado and everything. When I found it, I was the happiest person in the world because it's like having my home here and this little cuisine or this delicious cuisine here was amazing. So every time that I can cook, I have time to cook, it's like please, let's enjoy some Mexican food.
It might be tasty. I would say like a hard 7, hard 8. Not bad. But I have to say that my wife is really picky. So she's like, if this is not cooked properly, then halas.
You need to know how to prepare things and everything. He loves food, he can eat everything, but for me it's like, let's have this Mexican taste.
The whole time I've been here, it's been a unique experience, you know. Of course, I can tell you highlights like going into a mosque and joining the people praying there, being invited by them, like come and pray with us, getting gifts about, the Quran, which is something really holy. Going to the edge of the world, man, that's insane, you know, like just being at the ledge of the mountain and feeling these mixed sensations of I want to jump into the nothing, but at the same time I don't want to kill myself. Walking in the desert at night, you know, full moon, clear sky, the stars, and just the moonlight shining on the sand dunes. Wow, man, that was something out of this world. So I mean, you just need to come and experience the whole thing. It will be unique for sure. The best thing that could happen to me in Saudi Arabia is Saudi Arabia itself, you know, like just sharing a bit of the prior history before coming to Saudi Arabia. This is what I needed, you know. I was going to some really rough times, really rough times, and just having the door open and invited to be here, it changed everything. It meant a lot. So I mean, just being here is the best experience so far. I really miss my family big time. I really miss my home as well. So even though I've missed them, thank God my dad came to visit me a couple of months ago. My sister is planning on it as well. My mom is planning on it as well. So I mean, that's also a good thing about today's world, you know, you can just catch a plane and get to places kind of quick, right? So you can handle, you know, at the end of the day, you have to be strong and just hope for the best always. If I ever decide to leave Saudi Arabia, I will miss, as funny as it sounds, sitting on the floor for eating. This culture of sharing everything, it's the best, you know, and I will really miss it, you know, like going back to the kind of origins, you know, and that's I think that will be the most I will miss. One of the most interesting things about Saudi Arabia that I would like to share with my family and friends is that how connected people here are with their religion, you know, how deep their roots go, and how, you know, like how respectful they are for the religion and everything related to it. Wow, I mean, that takes a lot of discipline, you know, I mean, it takes you to the next level. Just seeing the people go out on the streets 5 times a day, you know, to pray and share and receive the blessings, man, that's something you need to experience firsthand, totally. Este es un mensaje en español muy mexicano. ¿Qué tranza la banda? Para todos los que hablan español, sean de México o de cualquier otra parte del mundo, los invito por completo a venir a visitar Arabia Saudita. van a tener la experiencia de su vida. Todo lo que consideren o crean que saben, en realidad no tiene nada que ver. Así que es un exhorto a que vengan, visiten, experimenten, prueben. Es algo fascinante, extraordinario. Así que si necesitan de nuestra ayuda, bienvenidos.
A todas las personas que se animen a visitar a Saudí. Es un lugar maravilloso que ofrece infinidad de cosas por hacer. Creo que muchas veces no nos imaginamos todo lo que podemos encontrar aquí. A veces hasta pensamos que no tenemos nada que conocer y en verdad cada día, cada fin de semana van a encontrar algo diferente y lugares maravillosos para visitar. Entonces, bienvenidos, y creo que Saudí es uno de los países que te dan una de las mejores bienvenidas. Entonces vengan y aprovechen y conozcan esta bella cultura.